Just over 100 days in, the government today hosts a huge investment summit, but the world's richest man, Elon Musk, hasn't been invited.
No, Science, Innovation and Technology Secretary Peter Kyle joins us. That feels like an oversight. He's the world's most successful businessman.
What we've done is we've engaged with companies who already have existing investment programs that are underway. They're looking for somewhere around the world to invest, and we've engaged with those programs and brought them here. Elon Musk doesn't have a global investment program that's underway at the moment, but he would be very welcome to be here if he had. And I can tell you, when he does announce such a program, I'll be first in queue knocking on his door. But let me just tell you, we have £5 trillion worth of global assets for American tech companies represented here in London today at this investment summit. We want to grab that potential. We want that potential to be here, investing in Britain, investing in jobs across the United Kingdom, benefiting everybody from every background. That's what I think your viewers really want, and that's what we're really fighting for as a government today.
Not inviting Elon Musk has got nothing to do at all with the fact that he slagged off the Prime Minister a few weeks ago.
Absolutely not. Keir Starmer said it is country first. With him, it always will be country first. And something like that would never in a million years enter into his mind to prevent Britain benefiting. If Elon Musk had an investment program underway, we would be fighting to get that here. If he opens one up into the future, I will be first in queue to knock at his door to see if we can get it here into Britain. But right here today, we have businesses from around the world, £40 trillion worth of global assets, and the companies that represent those assets are here today looking at Britain. We are a government that has attracted it here because we've made the planning reform, the regulatory reform, and we have a stable economy which is being planned for into the future. That's what's got them here. That's what they tell us they wanted, and that's what we're delivering.
OK, so you say that the only reason that Elon Musk isn't invited is because he simply doesn't have anything currently to offer the UK. I mean, I think a lot of people would find that remarkable. Why not invite him, entice him to develop something in the UK? But you're saying, no, we're not going to do that right now. You have changed your tune, though, on P&O, haven't you? Because the owner of P&O is going to be at the summit today. Is it the case that Number 10 had to intervene to save the £1 billion of investment that their owners are giving after Louise Haigh, your colleague, the Transport Secretary, said customers should boycott P&O because how they hired, fired and rehired their staff 2 years ago? Did Number 10 have to save that investment?
Well, firstly, just to finish off on your last point about Elon Musk, it's not that we didn't invite him, it's that he doesn't have a global investment program underway for us to engage with. We have lots of contact with him. We have, yeah, but do you want us to go through every company in the world that wasn't invited?
We just want to know why the world's most successful businessman is not invited.
But he wasn't invited because there was no investment program to engage with, but we really hope there is, and I'm in touch with his businesses. We engage with his businesses, and we have a great relationship, and when he does open up an investment program, he'll be first in line. With regards to P&O, your program...
Yeah, OK, you've said all that. So to come back to the other part of Susanna's question to you, were the phone lines over the weekend red hot from Number 10 to the owners of P&O to put things right?
So, yes, as I was just trying to say, your programme and lots of people, including me, criticised P&O for the way they acted a few years ago, but they have changed because we introduced workers' rights legislation last week. P&O have signed up to it, their parent company has signed up to it, and this week we're focused on investment, and they are here, and the parent company is here, and we are working on a £1 billion investment programme, which they have committed to. So it does show you that we can go on a journey together.
Are they here today? Come on, you're not answering the question. Are they here today because, essentially, the Prime Minister intervened and said sorry?
They are here today because we are a changed country with a changed economy, because we have got a new Labour government that is creating the conditions that is great for investment.
Did the government intervene after the comments made by a frontbencher last week to put things right?
Those discussions were underway for quite a long time, as they were for lots of companies. And yes, that was an unfortunate incident that the Prime Minister came straight out and corrected. But it didn't intervene in the national interest. We are such a great place to invest because we have an economy, we have a country which is now being well run, an economy that is being managed properly into the future with stability built into it. If you didn't have those conditions, we wouldn't even be having a conversation with P&O and its parent company in the first place. But we were, and it is a robust relationship, robust enough to focus on the future, and they are here today, we are here today, selling the very best of Britain, making sure that that potential that we see in our economy benefits everybody from every background, so your viewers right around the country will benefit from it.
Your colleague, Transport Secretary Louise Haigh, simply doesn't agree. She thinks they're a rogue operator and that customers should boycott them.
And the Prime Minister spoke. I'm here today talking about the benefits of our country and how we respect the fact that P&O last week signed up to the increased worker standards that we expect from every business here. And we have proven as a government you can increase rights in the workplace and attract investment into our country. So your viewers can know that we are making their workplace life better, that we are investing in them so that they can have a happier life in the workplace and be more productive, contributing to our economy. And that isn't a disinvestment for an unattractive proposition for investors. Actually, it makes it easier to attract investors because good workforce that's well invested with the right skills, has the right rights, plus a great investment landscape and an economy that's well run. These are the conditions people are attracted to our country for.
But would it be fair to say that after 100 days in power, the government has learnt a painful lesson over the last 2 or 3 days, that you can't say things when you're in government that you can get away with when you're in opposition?
We learn things in this job, and let me be frank about this, every single day. You know, my first elected position in government is to become a Secretary of State. It is the steepest learning curve that I've ever had in my life. It is a privilege that I am absolutely grateful for every nanosecond I'm in this job. And yes, you know, I learn things every single day that I put into action the next day I come into work. This is a government that listens, learns, and it acts. And you can see that when it comes to the massive challenges that our country faces, we don't resile from it. All these businesses that are coming to our country today, sometimes for the first time in a long time, they take tough decisions in their daily work. We're doing so as a government as well, and they respect what they see. 12 businesses, global businesses, wrote to the Times today, including JP Morgan, and including Aviva. These companies are writing to the Times to say that they see our country for the first time in a long time having the stable conditions and the right policies to attract their investment. We should celebrate that as a country. I certainly am, as a Secretary of State that wants to capitalise it, put that investment to good use to benefit everybody from around our country.
In a nutshell, Secretary, do you wish Louise Haigh would have kept her mouth shut?
In a nutshell, I am focused on the future, because that's what today is about, unlocking the future potential of our country, and that is what I'm focused on. It's what Keir Starmer is focused on. It's what this government is focused on, because it's the only way we can turn our backs on the instability and chaos of the past, the high-tax world with a low-growth world that we've inherited from the previous government. Only then can we turn this corner, and that's what today presents this enormous opportunity for, an opportunity we are grabbing with both hands.
Good. Well, good luck with it. For all our sakes, we hope it pays off. Thanks very much for your time this morning.